As a child, I would sit here in church, fully invested and listen. I followed all the rules and never once questioned the system. Now as I've grown older, I've begun to battle self-doubt, fighting to wrestle what gets in. Now I've come to terms with the fact that I'm just a desolate Christian. When I stare into the mirror, I'm not sure who I recognize. Just this pair of desperate eyes that I let disguise all of my wretched lies. I found out the hard way that my virtue crumbles when the pressure's high. So I'm here all alone in church, inept with pride, left aside, feeling stressed inside, praying for a second try, hands reaching up towards the blessed sky to testify. Because if I beg for forgiveness, don't you grant the chance to rectify? Typical response. No answers, just crickets. The gates of your kingdom have been locked up like I've been banned or evicted, so instead I advance through this thicket, a mess of temptation that gives me the chance to be wicked until I'm greeted openly by the other guy's cancerous wicket. The other guy, the bad guy. But that's what happens when you're lost. When I was 18 years old, I had the word believe tattooed on my chest, because that word was a pillar of hope, a constant reminder that one day I'd see you in the flesh. But now that hope is just an afterthought. I'm more focused on and glued to success, losing my breath with every word I spit just to prove I'm the best. Money, fame, women, I want all that shit. But that seduction is just an excuse. This path was voluntarily chosen on my own. A servant in heaven? Nah, I'd rather be a king in hell, my cold heart perched frozen on the throne, because it seems that this moral ambiguity only shows when I'm alone, so fuck it. Why not revel in the wrongdoing that grows inside my bones? I checked the tank. My moral level is running on empty. I can't sleep at night anymore because I'm afraid the devil's coming to tempt me. I went back to church recently, and when they broke the bread, I completely lost my appetite. And now I slash and slice through a constant maze of bad advice because I know I'm not half as nice for the path of Christ that's laden with holy sacrifice. What's the point of living if we're praying for the afterlife? The idea of being a good Samaritan, striving for that coveted comparison, is swiftly wearing thin because I'm starting to share the skin of those who dare to sin. And I don't mind it. So tell me, where is the path of righteousness? I'm asking you to show me the way, because this is starting to get hazardous to my health. Is Jesus only going to help me if I'm Lazarus himself? You were supposed to be there when I needed you most, to save me from these evil parasites that needed a host, and when I needed you close, you were so far away. And to think I once believed in you, your son, and even the ghost. But that's the point, right? Isn't it? To keep the faith when we're tested? My patience is blessed, but Father, my entire brain is infested. I'll do anything to be famous. I'm heinously desperate. 25 long years of proclaiming your message, it's got me screaming up to the heavens and it's making me breathless. What the fuck have I become? I'm basically reckless. And I haven't felt the same since I realized our relationship ain't the same as I left it. I used to think he was in all of us. Now it seems like he's in none of us. So you or me? I'm not sure which one I trust.